International Women's Day, March 8th, has been celebrated on Montserrat here at the Government Training Center at Braids. The activities for the day were coordinated by the Community Services Department, the Health Department, and the Montserrat Civil Service Association. One of the main activities for the day was an open day here at the Government Training Center at Braids, where women came in to get their body mass checked, or their BMI, which is the body mass index. What that included was having their blood pressure checked, their sugar levels checked, and also their weight and height monitored. We caught up with one of the key organizers for this particular event.
I'm Mary Fergus Lynch from the Community Services Department. We've organized an open day to have the women on compound and other interested women to come in and have their blood sugar checked, their blood pressure, and their height and weight, which the nutrition would make it out as a body mass and give them what should be the desired weight for the height.
All right, basically what we're doing here, we're doing blood sugar screening. What I'm going to do is actually to stick her in her finger. Here I'm putting the strip into the machine, I'm turning the machine on, and I'm going to prick her gently in her finger, and there I'm going to extract the blood for testing. Good. And see what happens, she don't have no blood. All right, then we are going to apply the blood on the strip, and the machine automatically reads it within seconds. And we wait and get our blood results. So it's an easy procedure. It's just a little painful, it's just a little quick, but within seconds we have the result already. At the end of this procedure, we get the reading, and the normal reading is 120. Basically 80 to 120, anything above 120 we regard as high. What we do some counseling, and then we refer if necessary. Most of the people this morning, we are doing very well here this morning, and so it's just basically a screening procedure. I'm doing her blood pressure, and we are going to put this on her hand. She has pulled her sleeve up, and I'm putting this on her hand, and I'm using a digital sphygmometer. And so normal blood pressure is between 120 and 80, based on their age and what their usual blood pressure is. But internationally, it's 130 over 89. Anything above 89 we regard as high. So we're just going to wait a few minutes, and then we're going to have her reading. And we're hoping that it's going to be a good reading. But the normal, what we find, if it's out of range, then we give counseling and we refer accordingly. And so we have a screen that's rolling this morning with the information on it. And so they can read as they wait and learn a lot about blood pressure and what happens, and the signs and the symptoms, and what they're to look for and how to treat. Good. Right, so her blood pressure has finished recording, and so we'll give her the result, and then we'll refer her accordingly, whether it's to the nutritionist or to a doctor. All right? Thank you, dear, and I wish you all the best.
We've had a good response so far. We're grateful for all. Most of the women on the compound have showed an interest and come out and have their weight and height checked. This is the main activity that we have for today. That is, we did something similar for the men last year, and we thought that today would be a good day to introduce it for the women. And from the response we've had so far, they're asking us to have it a little more often.